Welcome to Inland Empire Baseball, coming to you worldwide at 66ers.com. Now, here's the voice of the Sixers, Steve Wendt.
And a good evening to you as we welcome you to San Manuel Stadium in downtown San Bernardino. Tonight, the Inland Empire 66ers and the Visalia Rawhide playing Game 2 of a three-game series. And the 66ers last night losing a pitcher's duel 2-1. As a matter of fact, Sixers had just one run on a home run by Colin Summerhill in the fifth inning. And then it was no more hits until the ninth, an infield hit, that's it. So it was a night of great pitching for both sides, but the Rawhide came out on top. So tonight, it will be righty Barrett Kent going for the Sixers. We're waiting right now for the Sixers to send out a representative with the lineup card. It's D. Garner, the skipper of the Rawhide, is at the top step, waiting for someone to come out as well. The umpire's waiting. But the Sixers come in 29-59 and 11-11 in the second half, while the Rawhide are 47-41, 12-10 in the second half. As the Sixers, with that loss last night, fell to 2-14 against the Rawhide this year, but it also snapped a overall 5-game winning streak that the Sixers were on. But like I said, it was a well-pitched game. The Sixers, Brandon Defoe, he started the ball game, pitched fairly well, gave up 2 runs, took the loss, but the bullpen covered the rest of the game and did not give up a run. But Mervyn Fell pitched 5 solid innings to pick up the win for the Rawhide. And the bullpen was magnificent as well. Brian Bruno, Alvin Guzman, and the save to Darlene Pinales. So that was yesterday. Today, Barrett Kent, as we mentioned, he'll be making his second start for Inland Empire since rejoining the club, activated about 10 days ago from an injury that kept him from starting the season with the 66ers. Of course, he spent all last year with the Sixers, and he last pitched in that game on the 11th at Rancho Cucamonga, got no decision, going 3 2/3 scoreless innings, allowing 3 hits, 3 walks, 4 Ks in his Sixers debut. He had 4 rehab appearances in rookie-level Arizona prior to that. But last year, made 26 starts for the Sixers. Now, he went 0-5 against Visalia last year with a 4.66 ERA and 6 starts. Gave up 29 hits, 5 were homers, 10 walks, and 33 Ks in 29 innings against the Rawhide a year ago. It will be lefty Adonis Perez going for the Rawhide, who the Sixers saw a lot last year and have seen this year already. He's 5-4 with a 5.94 ERA. And Perez last pitched on the 10th, got a win over Lake Elsinore, gave up 4 runs on 8 hits, hit batter, 2 walks, 3 Ks in 5 innings. He's faced Inland Empire 3 times this year, and he's 1-0 with a 3.27 ERA. He's given up 11 hits and 5 walks with 9 Ks in 11 innings. So that's the pitching matchup tonight as the Sixers and the Rawhide are going to mix it up for Game 2 of this quick 3-game set. So we're glad you're along with us on the Javier Tom pregame show. We'll take a break and come back with more. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are your Javiatam of San Manuel Nation. Your Javiatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yohaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yohaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yohaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Right here, right now, Toyota Red.
Celebrate your independence with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas during our Independence Sales Event. With all 2025 Camry LE hybrids, just $309 per month with only $29.99 due at signing when you lease for 36 months with your easy Toyota of Redlands credit approval and finance through Toyota Financial Services. Hurry in today or go to toyotaofredlands.com for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
We welcome you back to the Javier Tom pregame show as the Sixers taking the field in their baby blue tops and white pants. It's the Road Grays for the Visalia Rawhide. Always like those Road Grays with the script of Visalia, and it's got a bullwhip that makes the underline. That's a cool look that the Rawhide have cultivated there in Visalia. Sixers tonight sending Barrett Kent, as we mentioned, and Kent, boy, you know, just 20 years of age, but 26 starts last season. Seems to carry himself with much more poise than his years would indicate. Just 20 now, and excited to see him back and healthy. He missed the start of the season with a arm injury. Fortunately, didn't have to have surgery, but did cost him obviously a few months this year. But like I said, he's just 20, and that's not the end of the world for such a young player to have to miss some time early in their career. Well, it's time for the national anthem, so we'll step aside here on the Javier Tom pregame show, and we'll come back with lineups and first pitch. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G Home Internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
We welcome you back to San Manuel Stadium in the Javier Tom pregame show. Steve Went with you. Happy you could join us tonight on a Saturday night. Gorgeous baseball weather here in San Bernardino. Thrilled you can be alongside it as the Visalia Rawhide, who come in at 47 and 41 overall, 12 and 10 in the second half. Their lineup from D. Gardner, their skipper, looks like this. J.D. Dix, the second baseman, leads off with Gerald Neem, the shortstop, in the 2 spot. Yasel Soler, third baseman, bats third. Ruben Santana's in the cleanup spot. He's the first baseman. Left fielder Trent Youngblood will bat fifth. Batting sixth and playing center is Jose Alpuria, with Carlos Virahonda, the DH, making his debut with the Rawhide this year. He's in the 7th spot. Batting 8th and catching is Alberto Barriga. And batting 9th, Abdias de la Cruz. He plays right field. Defensively behind the righty Barrett Kent out of Pottsboro, Texas, it is Caleb Ketchup in left field. Eduardo Espinal in center. Jorge Ruiz in right. Ketchup, Espinal, Ruiz, left field line, right field line. Harold Coles at third. At short, John Wimmer. Johan Macias at second with Colin Summerhill at first. And the catcher is Alberto Rios with Barrett Kent on the hill. We mentioned Kent's first outing of the season with the Sixers came on the 11th at Rancho Cucamonga, and outing number 2 comes today. Home plate umpire is Mr. Byron Matos. On the bases, Mr. Patrick Good. That is your Cal League umpiring crew. 84 degrees right now at the stadium with the wind blowing out to right field at 8 miles per hour. And standing in, J.D. Dix, batting .278, 1 homer, 5 runs batted in, and strike 1 delivered by Barrett Kent. We're underway at 6:38 p.m. from San Manuel Stadium. Dix, switch hitter, batting left-handed, as Kent's next offering. Ooh, really good pitch, but called a ball. So, looked like a little two-seamer. That was nice movement there, but didn't get the call. So the count 1-1. This one misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Dix. Here's the next offering, and that is tapped up the first base line, and it'll squib foul. Dix last night, he went 0 for 5 in the game. Did hit 4 balls to fairly deep. A couple of them to the warning track in this game last night, but didn't get much to show for it. But you can tell he's going to be a good one. Kent into the windup. Here's the 2-2, and that is outside at 93 miles per hour. That's about where Kent lived in his first outing. Got up there a little bit hotter than that as he kind of got warmed up. Saw some 94s and 95s as well. But a full count to J.D. Dix, who just asked for his timeout. Got it. Now Diggs back in. Just getting going from San Manuel Stadium. The payoff pitch is off speed. Or at least I shouldn't say that. A little sink to it more than anything. Movement. That's 2 pitches in this at-bat that have had heavy sink against Dix. One was called a ball, although it clearly looked like a strike, and that one was fought off. Here's a 3-2, and that one is off speed, and it's lifted down the left field line, giving Chase his catch-up, but that will end up out of play. So a good leadoff plate appearance here for J.D. Dix. Seeing a lot of pitches, fighting them off. Outfield is shading Dix slightly the other way. Infield playing him to pull. Here's the payoff. And that bounces to the plate. So a leadoff walk. Dix is hustling, but Rios will get to that ball. I'd like to see that all the way around. It's a base on balls, but Dix cooking out of the box, trying to make something happen. He's at first. Here's Geraldine. Always a threat to bunt, so Cole at third will take a step in. Summerhill holding J.D. Dix at first. And the pitch misses outside from Kent. Neen comes in batting .240. He's homered once, 27 RBI. Pick over and back in is J.D. Dix with a dive. Sixers, as we mentioned, have struggled against Visalia this year. Said that they fell to 2-14. They actually had started off 0-13. Here's the 0-1, and that ball's lifted in the air to center field. Espinal, a couple steps back, is under it. He'll put it away. Dix back to first base. 1 out here in the top of the first. And Yasel Soler will be the batter. .223 average. 8 homers, 34 runs batted in. So Soler, right-handed hitter. And the pitch is hit through the hole on the left side. A base hit for Soler. Went up there swinging at that first pitch. It was elevated. It was inner half, and he pulled it through the hole for a single. So runners at first and second with 1 out for Ruben Santana. Santana batting .229, 8 homers, 48 runs batted in. Santana awaits and swings at a breaking ball that's hit to the right side. Macias, the second baseman, has it on the line, flips it back to first, and they double off the runner Soler. Well, there's a little soft humpback liner, and Macias caught it on the run and just had to throw a little dart to first to double off Soler. The putout goes 4-3 to complete the twin killing. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played a half inning, 0 for the Rawhide. Here comes Inland Empire. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
Adonis Perez, the southpaw on the hill for the Visalia Rawhide. In the lineup, he'll face Brian Rupp, acting manager, his lineup card. It'll be second baseman Johan Macias leading off with Jorge Ruiz, the right fielder, batting second, and Harold Cole in the three spot. He's the third baseman. First pitch from Perez to Macias, who's batting .233 with a homer and 37 runs batted in and misses high. John Wimmer's in the cleanup spot today, playing short. The DH Dario Laverde bats fifth as Macias belts this ball in the air to right center field on the run, and making a diving catch is Jose Alpuria. Alpuria, at the last moment, ended up dropping down to his knees and made that catch. And that retires Macias. So, fighting the sun, Alpuria able to grab that. Colin Summerhill homered last night. First baseman's going to bat sixth with Alberto Rios, the catcher, batting seventh. Batting eighth is Caleb Ketchup, he's the left fielder, and batting ninth is Eduardo Espinal, the center fielder. Jorge Ruiz, rough night last night, 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts, so he takes ball one here. Trying to think if he had a head in the count last night. He was down in the count 0-2, I think all 4 at bats. And he fouls off this one from Perez. 1-1 the count. Defensively, Trent Youngblood in left, Jose Alpuria, who made that play in center, and Abdias De La Cruz in right. Youngblood, Alpuria, De La Cruz, left field line to right field line for the Diamondback-affiliated Rawhide. Has a breaking ball, pulled foul, past Ever Magallanes, coaching at first base. Yasel Soler is at third with Gerald Neen at short, J.D. Dix at second, Ruben Santana at first, and Alberto Barriga is the catcher. Perez, 5-4 with a 5.94 ERA. His 8th start, his 16th outing. 53 innings, 60 hits, 41 Ks, 27 walks. And this pitch misses outside from La Romana. Works quickly. Pitches the contact typically. Here's the next offering, and that misses outside. So the count levels at 2-2 with nobody on, 1 out, bottom of the first. Rawhide threatened in the top half, but a double play ended that. Next pitch. Breaker misses away. So the count full to Jorge Ruiz. Hitting .285 this year with a homer and 31 runs batted in. And the pitch is grounded to the right side. Dix on a high hop to his left has it. We'll flip it to first and get Ruiz for out number 2. Harold Cole will be the batter. Last night, Cole had, other than the Summerhill homer, the only other hit the Sixers had, it was a single up the box in the ninth. J.D. Dix actually nearly got him with an incredible diving play, but Cole beat it out. He also drew a walk last night. He was caught stealing twice last night, however. He'd only been caught once before all year. Good slider in there for a strike from Perez to the right-hand hitting Cole. 0-1 the count. Next pitch. Fastball pumped in there for a called strike at the bottom of the zone. Next pitch. Down in the dirt. Ball 1. Shadows creeping across home plate now. The left side of the infield and left center. The 1-2 on the way. And That breaker misses down and in. So the count levels at 2-2 to Harold Cole, who is batting .240. Second on the team with 7 homers, has 29 runs driven in. As I mentioned, it caught twice last night, but he's still 15 out of 18 in steals this season. So a nice percentage there. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on a miss. Down on strikes goes Cole. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We've played one. Scoreless. Sixers in the Rawhide. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Right here, right now, Toyota Red.
Celebrate your independence with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas during our Independence Sales Event. With all 2025 Tacoma SR5 gas models, just $269 per month with only $39.99 due at signing when you lease for 36 months with your easy Toyota of Redlands credit approval and finance through Toyota Financial Services. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaofRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
We welcome you back. An inning in the books. Scoreless. Visalia and Inland Empire. Steve went with you. So glad to share some weekend with you. Hope it's as beautiful where you're tuned in as it is here. Trent Youngblood. We'll dig in. Left fielder, Youngblood, batting .256, 2 homers, 21 runs batted in. Left-handed hitter swings at the first pitch and pops it up down the left field line. And giving chase is Harold Cole, but that one's going to fall against the screen. Catch up. Recognized he probably wasn't getting to that either, so. Youngblood. Even stance. Middle of the box as Kent's pitch misses high and outside. 93 miles per hour on that. Here's the 1-1. Fastball misses just high. Gift and Gope coaching at third base for the Rawhide with the manager D. Garner over at first. Next pitch, fouled back into the screen. So the count 2-2 now to Trent Youngblood. He'll be followed by Jose Alpuria and then Carlos Vera Honda. Here's the 2-2. Misses outside. So a full count, another deep count. Next pitch, foul out of play. Last night's game was just a 2-1 game, but it was a 2-hour and 52-minute game. As 8 walks. There ended up being, 13 walks in the game. Next pitch, lifted out of play again. So Rawhide getting the bat on the ball here, making Barrett Kent work. Nobody out, bases empty, top of the second, scoreless game as Kent's payoff pitch is a breaking ball. Did a Youngblood offer Doesn't look like it. They'll finally appeal. No swing, they said. It was close, but no swing is the call. So a leadoff walk. Here's Jose Alpuria, right-handed hitter, batting .221 with a homer and 15 runs batted in. Youngblood is 13 out of 14 in steals. Here's the pitch, and that ball's lifted in the air to center field. Going back is Espinal, still going back. He's at the track, reaches up and makes the catch. That ball hit 400 feet, which put it right at the edge of the warning track. But credit Espinal getting back there and looking up into the sun, making the play. So here's Carlos Verahonda making his debut for the Rawhide. Came up to the roster yesterday. Had a really good thing going. As a pick over to first, Youngblood just back in. Verahonda in the Arizona Complex League. In 37 games, batted .347. 1 homer, 20 RBI. Has a fastball in there for a strike. Complex League wrapping up pretty soon. The Angels Arizona Complex team clinched a playoff spot yesterday. Here's the 0-1. Misses down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Verahonda played last year in the Complex League as well. He batted .276 that year. He's actually forgive me, just double checking that the last 2 years. The year before that, he was in the Dominican Summer League. But he's from Venezuela. Cagua. Cagua is his hometown, and he's a youngster born December the 12th, 2005. There goes the runner. The pitch is taken for a ball. The throw down is not in time. And so a stolen base for Trent Youngblood. The count 2-1 to Verahonda. Two balls, 1 strike. And this ball popped up, foul ground. Rios got a late read on it, but it's going to be out of play regardless. Two balls and 2 strikes. Next offering, breaking ball, pulled foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Kent comes set. And the pitch. Fastball lifted into right center. Racing back and making an over-the-shoulder catch is Jorge Ruiz. He shovels it to Espinal to fire it back in. As Espinal going to check on Ruiz. Long way to go, but he ran it down. Tagging and going to third was Youngblood, but a fine effort by Jorge Ruiz in right. And here is Alberto Barriga with 2 outs. Great play. And now we have a pitch clock violation charged against Barriga. He doesn't like that. Here's the 0-1. Slider misses off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another breaking ball, swung on and missed. Well, listen, I mean, part of baseball is you're not going to have your feel great every day. You're not always going to bring your best stuff out there. Right now, Barrett Kent, to me, his fastball's not as lively as we saw it last year, not as lively as his first outing, but trying to get outs. Here's the 1-2, and he got a great slider there to get Barriga, and that will end the threat. So, hey, sometimes you got to do with guts and guile, and he did it right there, working around the leadoff walk. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We have played an inning and a half scoreless, the Sixers and the Rawhide. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Mouse ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Mouse ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
Bottom of the second we go, and Colin Summerhill, forgive me, it'll be John Wimmer, Dario Laverde, then Colin Summerhill will come to the plate for the 66ers, getting ahead of myself. But Summerhill was responsible for the only offense last night with a home run. So Sixers hoping to get everyone involved tonight, and John Wimmer leads off against Adonis Perez and takes the first pitch outside for a ball. 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts last night for John. Wimmer hands low, out over the plate. And that pitch, sinker, swung on and missed. One ball, 1 strike. Perez delivers and whips that one in there for a strike. Breaking ball there. Came over the front door. Here's the 1-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed. Down on strikes goes Wimmer. And so that's the second strikeout for Perez in the inning and a third. And Dario Laverde, a left-handed hitter, will come to the plate. Laverde batting .230, 4 homers, 35 runs batted in. Laverde swings through a fastball. Not even inner half. It was actually well in off the plate, but Laverde over the top of it. Here's the 0-1. Breaker gets the outside corner. So the count quickly 0-2 to Dario Laverde. We're in the bottom of the second, scoreless game. Laverde asks for time. Breaking ball, chopped to the right side. A big hop for Dix as he retreated a little bit to get that on the high hop, but planted his foot, made a good throw to first, got his man. So Laverde is out number 2, and Colin Summerhill stands in. Had the home run last night, his third of the year. He's batting .213, has knocked in 25. Right-handed hitter. And he swings through that off-speed pitch. So the count 0-1. Next pitch. That misses low, a fastball. Here's the 1-1. Bounced foul into the Sixers dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Perez retired all 5 batters he's faced. He's ahead of Summerhill 1-2. And the pitch is tapped towards third, charging and trying to barehand it is Soler. So the first hit of the game for the Sixers will be Summerhill's infield hit. Well, it's easy to say from up here. I got a TV and air conditioning, but I think Soler might have had a little more time than he thought. If he had to do it over again, maybe wouldn't have barehanded that. But still, it's it was slowly hit, and that internal clock of an infielder is clicking away. So here's Alberto Rios, and Rios takes that pitch low. Here's the 1-0, and Rios fouls it back. 267 average, a homer, and 9 runs batted in for Rios. In the nuances of scoring, and I'm not the official scorer, but the official scorer called it a hit, just like I would have. To me, the threshold is ordinary effort, and if a ball player feels like they have to make a barehanded play, well, you've risen above the threshold of ordinary effort. Now, whether that player should have gone to the bare hand, for my money, isn't really germane to the argument. It's they did do that, so obviously they felt that they must have. Here's the 1-2, and that is grounded to third again, and this time Soler has it with the glove, fires across the diamond, gets his man, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We've played 2-0-0, the Sixers and the Rawhide. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are your Javiatam of San Manuel Nation. Your Javiatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yohaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yohaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yohaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Top of the third we go. In a scoreless game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for both sides. That's the line score through 2, and Barrett Kent back to work, showing bunt. Abdias de la Cruz, he offers but comes up empty. So the count 0-1 to Abdias de la Cruz, who's batting .231, a couple homers, 24 runs batted in. Kent delivers, and swinging away, De La Cruz pops this one into right field. Ruiz, the right fielder, will make the catch. One away. That fastball at 93. Here's J.D. Dix, who drew a leadoff walk in the first. Eventually was stranded at second. So here's Kent's offering, and that fastball misses outside. Dix. From Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. Next pitch. Misses outside. Here's the 2-0. That misses inside. Breaking ball. Whitefish Bay. It's like a beautiful place. It's Little Bay, yeah, as you'd imagine, right on Lake Michigan. As the next offering is a called strike at the knees, just north of Milwaukee. It's a little suburb of Milwaukee. Here's the 3-1. And that misses down low. So second time that Dix is walked. He's aboard with one out for Yarrell Neen, who flew out to center his first trip. So Whitefish Bay, population 15,000. Neen is from Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. Population in Santo Domingo proper is 1 million. The District Nacional has much larger population. First pitch misses. Here's the 1-0. That is pumped in there for a strike right down the gut at 92. Here's the 1-1. And misses low. Two balls and a strike. Infield double play depth with one away. And this ball is stroked into right field. And that's going to get down. Ruiz over to cut it off. Neen headed for second. The throw is not in time. It's a double for Neen. Runners at second and third with one out. That was 93. The bottom of the zone. Neen went down and got it. So it brings up Yasel Soler, who singled to left his first trip. He swung at the first pitch. It was an elevated fastball. Soler, also from Santo Domingo. Infield coming in for the Sixers. And the pitch. This is outside. Here's the 1-0. Misses outside. Did you know Santo Domingo, the credited founder, is Bartholomew Columbus, the younger brother of Christopher Columbus? And I'm sure that the people that lived there at the time love that he was declared the founder. Here's the 2-0. Bouncer back to the mound. Kent has it, comes home with it, and they have the runner in a rundown. Dix, he'll be tagged out. He's out of the baseline anyways. Very dramatic call by the umpire, Byron Matos, and he was correct. Dix was way out of the line. Also, he was tagged, so there's that. So it's a fielder's choice, 1-2 for our number 2. Kent rising up. All 6'4" of him. So Soler reaches on the fielder's choice. Neen made it to third. But as I mentioned, 1-2 is the putout of J.D. Dix. Ruben Santana, who hit a soft liner to the right side in the first inning that turned into a double play. Here's the pitch to Santana, and that pitch misses high. Next offering, swing and a miss on a slider. The count 1-1 to Ruben Santana. The runner at first, that is Yasel Soler. At third is Yerald Neen. Scoreless top of the third, but Kent trying to get out of a jam here. Here's the pitch. Another breaking ball swung on and missed by Santana. So Kent getting his signs. We'll see if Soler's on the move. He's not going, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Another slider. Down on strikes goes Santana, and Riverboat Gambler style, getting out of jams, Barrett Kent. No runs, 1 hit. There were no errors, and 2 men left aboard. We have played 2.5. It's scoreless. The Sixers and the Rawhide. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
It's baseball season, and what's the taste of 66ers victory? Mountain cold refreshment. Choose chill this season and pick up Coors Light to celebrate your fandom wherever you are. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Inland Empire 66ers. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Caleb Ketchup will lead off for the Sixers as we hit the bottom of the third, and a fastball from Adonis Perez misses low for ball 1. For the Sixers, it'll be Ketchup, Espinal, and top of the order, Johan Macias. Next pitch, hit on the ground to the left side, deep in the hole in the back end, taken by the shortstop. Neen, his throw is not in time. And Santana is upset at first, spiking his glove. I didn't see exactly if he got stepped on or if the ball came up and hit him. Oh, I think it came up and got him in the face. It's a hit for Ketchup. It was a great play by Neen, but Ketchup legged it out. But boy, oh boy, was Santana upset. He came up covering his face and then slammed his glove down. In another sport, in football, that's a celebration. But not this case. This was frustration. Spike in the leather. Well, the good news is his sunglasses were on top of his hat because they could have hit his face. If it hit his face with his glasses on, that could have been bad. So there goes Ketchup. The pitch to Espinal is taken for a ball. The throw not in time, goes into center, but Ketchup will stop at second. Hustling in was Alpuri to back up that play. So the legs working for Caleb Ketchup, an infield single followed by a stolen base. He's in scoring position with nobody out. Here in the bottom of the third in a scoreless game. This will be the Sixers' first chance with a runner in scoring position. Visalia is already 0 for 5 in this game in that category. Here's the 1-0, and Espinal bunts, but can't lay it down. Offers. 1 ball, 1 strike. Espinal batting .204, no homers, 11 runs batted in. Now time is asked for by Espinal, who does have a 3-game hit streak. His best is 4 consecutive games. His best with Inland Empire, that is. Next pitch is grounded to the left side. Up with it is the third baseman, Soler. He'll whip a throw to first and get Espinal. Hit slowly enough that the runner from second, Ketchup, was able to advance. So a runner at third with less than 2 outs for the top of the order, Johan Macias. See if the infield comes in for the Rawhide. Looks like it will. And the pitch. Misses inside to Macias, who flew out to center his first at-bat. Infield in. Sixers trying to bring in the first run of this game. We're scoreless in the bottom of the third. And the pitch. Misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Breaker in there for a strike, apparently. It was called one. Here's the next pitch, and that's lined into right field. A base hit. Macias puts the Sixers on the board. 1-0 Inland Empire. Johan Macias is dumping that the opposite way. Collects his 38th run batted in this year. Scoring Caleb Ketchup. And here is Jorge Ruiz with a runner at first, 1 out, and a 1-0 lead for Inland Empire. Pick over and back in is Macias. Next pitch, a little chopper over the mound, charging hard as Neen. His throw to first is in time to get Ruiz. Good job by Neen to just charge that ball. Make no mistake, by charging it, gave himself enough time and also the added benefit of getting a nice big hop. Next pitch, misses low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch misses outside. Next offering to Harold Cole, misses outside. So Cole, the owner of a 3-0 count. We'll see if he has the green light. Next pitch, misses outside. The things you see at a ballpark. See a dad holding a baby, a little baby girl, I think, but he's got a beard. It looks like ZZ Top's beard, and he held the baby up about beard length. Baby. Even. Next pitch in there for a strike. So that's a long beard and a little baby. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Perez delivers. And a ground ball slowly hit towards third. Soler up with this one. His throw is in time to get Cole. And that will retire the side. It's a run, though, for the Sixers on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 man left aboard. We have played 3 complete. Sixers lead it 1-0 over Visalia. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahavyatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahavyatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahavyatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahavyatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation.
Celebrate your independence with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas during our Independence Sales Event. With all 2025 Camry LE hybrids, just $309 per month with only $29.99 due at signing when you lease for 36 months with your easy Toyota of Redlands credit approval and finance through Toyota Financial Services. Hurry in today or go to toyotaofredlands.com for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
Trent Youngblood will lead off as we head to the top of the 4th. The Rawhide send Youngblood, Alpuria, and Carlos Vera Honda against Barrett Kent. And first pitch is a changeup that misses high from Kent. 1-0. Sixers out in front. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Rawhide. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for the Sixers. And Youngblood is going to tie this game immediately as he jumps ship. That ball way out of here to right field on to E Street. It goes 418 feet as that was a 90-mile-per-hour offering from Kent. And Youngblood did not miss it. So for Youngblood, it's his 3rd homer. And it is immediately 1-1. Here's Jose Alpuria. And the pitch in there for a strike. The 0-1 in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Alpuria, who flew out to center his first trip. Slider misses down and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And a ground ball back up the middle, hits off the glove of Kent, redirects to Macias, the second baseman, who throws out Alpuria. So technically that's a 1-4-3 put out, as it did hit off the glove of the pitcher. Pitch is in there for a strike to Carlos Virahonda. Virahonda flew out to a deep right center. An excellent play by Jorge Ruiz, running it down in the second. This one yanked down the left field line. Breaking ball. So the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fastball hit on a hop to short. Wimmer has it and is throwing time to get Virahonda. 2 down. So Alberto Barriga's the batter with 2 down. 1-1 our score. Pitch on the way. Misses outside, a breaking ball. Next offering. Slow breaker from Kent this time, and Barriga out in front. So the count 1-1. Barriga struck out his first trip, found himself in an 0-1 hole after a pitch clock violation. Here's the 1-1, pumped in there for a strike at 94 miles per hour from Kent. So that's the best velocity we've seen today. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball turned on and ripped foul down the left field line. One ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses outside. Kent into the windup. The 2-2 offering. Breaker misses low and outside. Next offering misses low and outside. It's a base on balls. So 2-out walk will bring up Avias De La Cruz, who flew out to ride his first trip. Kent's at 62 pitches. And out comes Bo Martino, who is filling in as pitching coach this week. Typically, he's in Double-A Rocket City, along with other former 66ers pitching coach, Michael Wirtz. But with Elmer Descends away on his vacation, which is a nice thing that's happened in pro baseball. Doesn't seem like that complicated an idea, but it's been a long time coming where the staff members who've been working nonstop since February take a few days. So Bo filling in. Finally got a chance to chat with him today. Great to catch up. We did what old friends do these days when you get to be our age. We talked about our kids. Avias De La Cruz stands in as it was a brief mound meeting, but there is activity in the Sixers' pen. As the pitch is a fastball in there for a strike at 94 miles per hour. Looks like Andre Sanchez beginning to loosen for the Sixers. Next pitch with the runner going. It's taken for a ball. The throw down, not nearly in time. Good jump there from Barriga, and he steals the base. His 10th of the year. Next pitch, ground ball slowly hit up the middle. Wimmer has it. His throw low, and Summerhill can hang on. He'll pick up the loose ball, throw home, and safe at home is Barriga. Thought Rios got him, but the home plate umpire said no. Crazy play. Summerhill's whole glove came off. They hustled after the ball. Close play. Barriga just sneaking in the left hand, apparently. Umpire was right there. Certainly a better view than ours. It's 2-1. And here is J.D. Dix, and he pops this one up into shallow left field. Espinal, left center, I should say. Espinal, the center fielder, overran it, had to stumble backwards, but makes the play. And the side is retired. But two runs come home. One on the home run and one on the close play at the plate. And the Diamondbacks affiliate, the Visalia Rawhide, have taken a 2-1 lead here in the fourth. We'll head to the home half when we return. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
We head to the bottom of the fourth, and the Sixers trailing now 2-1. Adonis Perez facing John Wimmer. And the pitch is in there for a call strike from Adonis Perez. Next pitch is fouled into the stands. Next offering. Misses outside. Next pitch misses away. So the count 2-2 to Wimmer. Wimmer takes this pitch way inside, and the count full. Wimmer struck out swinging his first trip. He'll be followed by Laverde and Summerhill. Next offering. That misses low. It's a base on balls. So Wimmer draws a walk to open up the bottom of the fourth. The Sixers trailing 2-1. Laverde will dig in. Breaking ball misses outside. They're going to appeal, but no swing. Two to one in favor of the Rawhide. That pitch. This is down low. Next offering misses away. So the count 3-0 to Laverde. Dario Laverde bounced out to second his first trip. Here's the Laverde asked for time. Now he's back in the box. Next pitch, that is grounded to the right side, taken by Dix. Feeds Neen at second. His throw is off the mark, and Santana did not get the tag on Laverde, according to the base umpire. D. Garner is going to come out, the manager, and I would assume ask the base umpire, Patrick Good, to ask his partner for help on that. But on the replay, looks like perhaps Santana got Laverde on the posterior, but D. Garner got the answer he needed. Didn't ask the umpire to ask his partner. Here's Colin Summerhill, and he swings it an off-speed pitch. Comes up empty. Next pitch. Swung on and missed. The count 0-2. Sixers trailing 2-1. A runner at first, one out. Next pitch misses away. 1-2. Colin Summerhill homered last night. Last series, last week before the All-Star break in Rancho, he had one hit the whole series, but it was a home run. So his last two hits have been homers. And this one's fouled out of play. Oh, young man brought his glove, knocked it down. Did he get it back? He did. And the smile is as big as if he caught it on a fly. Why not? One ball, two strikes. Breaking ball, skied into shallow right, long run for De La Cruz, but he'll get under it and make the catch. Laverde back to first, two down. So Rio stands in and takes that one right down the chute for a called strike at 91 miles per hour. Next pitch, that misses inside. Here's the 1-1. That's changeup, swung on and missed. Nice change of pace by Adonis Perez. Sixers have a runner at first with 2 down. Next pitch is lined into right. Base hit for Rios. Well, tried to come back with the same changeup, but this time it got a little bit more of the plate, and Rios able to muscle it to right. So runners at first and second with 2 down for Caleb Ketchup, who had an infield hit his first trip, stole the base, and scored a run on Johan Macias' RBI single back in the third. Gave the Sixers a very short-lived 1-0 lead. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Here's the 0-1. And that is in there for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, chopped towards third, and just foul. No balls and 2 strikes to Caleb Ketchup with 2 outs, runners at first and second. And the pitch. Misses low and inside. Did it hit him? It did. So Ketchup hit by a pitch. The bases are loaded for Eduardo Espinal with 2 outs. We'll see if Josh Goosen Brown makes a visit right now. Pitching coach. Espinal, the batter. He bounced out to third his first trip, and indeed, here comes the pitching coach for the Rawhide. Talk things over. '66ers baseball is brought to you in part by Lifestream Blood Bank. Did you know that just one blood donation can save up to 3 lives? Learn more at lstream.org. That's Lifestream Blood Bank. So Eduardo Espinal, the 19-year-old from Pimentel in the Dominican Republic, will bat with the bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th, with the Rawhide leading 2-1. Meeting at the mound adjourned. Perez comes set. Here's the pitch. And a cue shot off the end of the bat. Back to the mound. Perez has it. His throw to first in time. And the side is retired. It's a 1-3 putout, and the Sixers leave them loaded. In the inning, it was no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 runners left aboard. We've played 4, 2-1 in favor of the Rawhide. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
'66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
Harold Dean leads off here in the top of the fifth for the Rawhide, who lead the Sixers 2-1. And a new pitcher for the Sixers is Andre Sanchez, who comes in to this one with an 0-6 mark and 8.46 ERA. Barrett Kent went 4 innings, 2 runs, 1 was earned, 4 hits, 4 walks, and 2 Ks. Here's the pitch, and Neen lines this into center field, a base hit. So Sanchez, the new pitcher, and the first batter, Neen, singles his second hit of the game. Here's Yasel Soler. He's 1 for 2. Sanchez delivers a breaking ball. It's hit off the end of the bat into shallow left. There's catch up. He'll put it away. Back to first goes Neen. 1 away for Ruben Santana, who's 0 for 2. So Santana, hands held high, right-handed hitter, takes the pitch low, 90 miles per hour. Pick over and back in with a dive is Neen. Neen, 24 out of 32 this season in steals as a pitch swung on and missed by Santana. Slider outside corner. A reminder that 66ers baseball is brought to you by Omnitrans. Learn more about Omnitrans public transportation at omnitrans.org. Here's the 1-1, and that is in there for a strike. Top of the fifth, 2-1 in favor of the Rawhide. A 1-2 count to Ruben Santana with 1 away in the infield of double play depth. Here's the pitch from Andre Sanchez. Runner going. Ball's lifted into center field. Going back is Espinal. He makes the play. Back to first goes Neen. 2 down. Here's Trent Youngblood. He's walked, stolen a base, homered in this game. He's 1 for 1. So Youngblood now with 3 homers this year. And a breaking ball misses inside for ball 1. 2 of his homers this year have come against Inland Empire. Well, again, a nice sunset tonight. There's a few lowish clouds lingering over the San Bernardino Mountains, and the sun on its way down is giving us a pretty show on a beautiful night. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball picked out of the dirt by Rios. Two balls and no strikes. This is one of those nights you think about when it's a rainy, windy night in the winter. Here's the 2-0. Misses up and in. Or when it feels like it's dark at 3:30 p.m. Ugh, that's the worst. Here's the 3-0. Breaking ball, cold strike, top of the zone. Or those folks, you go into the office, it's dark when you get in the parking lot, and then when you leave after your day, it's dark. Ugh. Come on, baseball season, get here. Here's the 3-1 with a runner going, and it's taken for ball 4. So Youngblood, his third trip to the bases, 2 walks to go along with his home run. Here's Jose Alpuria. Alpuria, 0 for 2 today. And he takes a fastball on the outside corner for a strike at 90 miles per hour. Alpuria flew out to center his first trip up, and then he hit a ground ball up the middle that glanced off the glove of starter Barrett Kent. Got past him, and the second baseman, Macias, ended up making the play. Next pitch, big swing and a miss. Alpuria late on that one. 91 miles per hour. So the count 0-2 with a runner at first, a runner at second, and 2 down. Next offering, fastball grounded to third. Cole has it. Will throw across the diamond and get his man. Down in the fifth, or the Rawhide, it was no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. And we'll head to the home half of the fifth. 2-1. Rawhide lead the Sixers. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Right here, right now, Toyota Red.
Celebrate your independence with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas during our Independence Sales Event. With all 2025 Tacoma SR5 gas models, just $269 per month with only $39.99 due at signing when you lease for 36 months with your easy Toyota of Redlands credit approval and finance through Toyota Financial Services. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaofRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
Johan Macias leads off for the Sixers as we head to the bottom of the fifth, 2-1 in favor of the Rawhide. And Macias shows bunt, pulls back, and takes a called strike from Adonis Perez. Perez kind of doing what he does, where he just might give up a hit or a walk. He's given up 4 hits in 4 innings, but just finds a way to end up limiting the damage. 1 ball, 1 strike. Macias pops this one up behind home plate. Barriga giving chase, but that's going to end up in the seats. We are at the time of night. We mentioned the cloud cover. That might help some of the fielders a little bit, but we are at the time of night where balls go up there and there's not much contrast, so they get lost. Here's the 1-2. Macias able to foul that one off on the third base side. One and 2 the count. Perez delivers, and pitch number 74 on the night for him is a ball. 2-2. Next one, that comes in and actually hits Macias. So Macias had given up on that ball, thinking it was ball 3, but it just kept cooking, a breaking ball, and it ended up nicking him in the shin. So Jorge Ruiz will stand in with Macias representing the tying run at first base with nobody out. Macias, who had an RBI single in the third, now hit by a pitch. As a bunt shown by Ruiz, and he takes that pitch. Don't forget, later tonight we'll have the big league scoreboard to talk about. The Angels, parent club of the 66ers, in Philadelphia. Yucaipa native Taiwan Walker starting for the Phillies today as Ruiz bunts this foul. Former 66er Joe Adell got into the action with a homer. So we'll talk about it. He wasn't the only former Sixer that homered today. One ball, 1 strike. So Jorge Ruiz, we'll see if the bunt's still on. Macias off first base. And a pick over. Ruiz didn't tip his hand whether he was going to be bunting there. Macias back in, standing up. Here's the 1-1. He does square, and the pitch is a breaking ball and misses inside. 2 balls and a strike, the count to Sixers right fielder tonight, Jorge Ruiz. Jorge kind of plays all over the outfield. And he bunts this one up the third base line. And Barriga has it. His throw, though, is going to be thrown away down the right field line. Macias is going to be wheeled home by Brian Rupp. That will tie the game. Ruiz to third, and he is safe! So I assume a bunt hit, but then the throwing error by the catcher. He and Soler, the third baseman, kind of didn't communicate all that well, and it ended up they nearly collided. And Ruiz made it all the way around to third base, avoiding the tag at third. So the Sixers have tied this game at 2, and with nobody out, a runner at third. And the batter is Harold Cole, and he hits a hot shot past the dive of the shortstop Neen. It got off his glove and into left. A base hit for Cole. The Sixers out in front. Cole with the RBI single. Hot shot. It was 100 miles per hour off the bat. Neen did his best with the infield in, laying out. Got a little leather on it, but wasn't going to be able to stop that one. So Harold Cole with the RBI, his 30th of the campaign. And that's going to prompt a mound visit by Josh Goosen-Brown, the pitching coach, and the lefty loosening in the pen for the Rawhide. Sixers out in front here in the fifth, 3-2. So the mound meeting is adjourned. So John Wimmer here's the pitch to Wimmer, and a swing and a miss. Oh, 0-1 the count. Cole off of first. Perez, the southpaw, to the plate. And that pitch, a fastball fouled off by Wimmer. Wimmer has struck out and he's walked. Down the count 0-2 here. Next offering, that is inside. Pick over, and on the move is Cole. The throw by Santana's not in time. A stolen base for Cole. Non-traditional, but after being caught stealing twice last night, this one he steals with the throw to first. So for Harold Cole, that's his 16th steal, and he's in scoring position with nobody out. And Wimmer swings and misses at that changeup. He is down on strikes for out number 1. Dario Laverde. Digs in. He's 0 for 2. And pitch is in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And Laverde tops it foul. The shortstop, Neen, wanted a pickoff, but Perez had returned his gaze to home plate. Didn't see it. Next pitch, that's fouled out of play. Lefty on lefty here with 1 out and a runner at second. Sixers leading 3-2 now here in the bottom of the fifth. And Laverde grounds this one off the glove of Perez, redirects it. Dix has it. His throw to first is in time to get Laverde. And And that is out number 2. 1-4-3 on the put out. So Cole went to third on that ball. So he's there with 2 outs, and here comes D. Garner, and that's going to do it for Adonis Perez against the right-hander, Colin Summerhill. So we have a pitching change. We'll tell you about it when we come back. Sixers have taken the lead here in the 5th, 3-2 over the Rawhide. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Mouse ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Mouse ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
New pitcher is Grayson Hitt, the southpaw for the Visalia Rawhide, and he will face Colin Summerhill, who's 1 for 2. So another lefty. Perez, the lefty, replaced by the southpaw Hitt, who is 1-3 with a 5.19 ERA. And the first pitch is off the glove of Barriga, but he'll run it down. Now throw back to third, and Cole will be out at third. Harold Cole, an aggressive secondary lead on that ball in the dirt, but then just kind of turned his back to the play and started walking back to third, and Barriga threw behind him. And out, standing up. And that's how the inning ends. It's a pickoff. 2-5. 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits. There was an error, and nobody left on base. Sixers have retaken the lead, and after 5, it's 3-2 in favor of Inland Empire. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3, you're out.
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Carlos Honda will lead off here in the top of the sixth inning for the Rawhide. Sixers now leading 3-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and an error for the Rawhide. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Sixers. First pitch was a strike from Andre Sanchez. The next is a breaking ball that misses up and in. 1-1 the count. Honda 0 for 2. He's hit the ball well, though, twice. Here's the offering, and he swings and misses at a breaking ball away. So the count 1-2. Next pitch, fouled back into the screen. Here's the 1-2. Breaker misses down and away. Good take by Honda. He chased that pitch earlier in the at-bat. Next offering is popped into shallow center, and that's going to drop. So Honda with his first hit in the California League this year. First in the California League ever. And kind of funny, you know, the other 2 balls he hit very hard. But the 70 miles per hour off the bat drops in, and that's baseball. Good hitter. Here's Alberto Barriga, who has walked and he has struck out. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch, and that misses low and outside. One ball, no strikes to Barriga. Infield a double play depth. Top of the sixth, 3-2. Inland Empire leading the Rawhide. There's a fastball right down the chute at 91 miles per hour, taken for a strike. Here's the 1-1. Bunt shown by Barriga. He, however, lays off, and the pitch misses down and in. 2-1 the count. Sanchez. Set. Bunt shown again by Barriga, but he takes this pitch for a strike. 2-2 the count. Next offering misses high. So a full count. We'll see if Honda's on the move. A potential hit and run. Pick over, back in with a dive. Is Honda. Here's the payoff with the runner going, and the ball's popped out of play on the first base side. So the count 3-2. Sanchez set. There goes the runner. The pitch is swung on and missed, and no attempt whatsoever at the runner. But great curveball right there by Sanchez to get the strikeout. Abdias de la Cruz stands in. Want to know the count to De La Cruz? An infield hit his last trip up. He's 1 for 2. Here's that 1-0, and that's tapped to the right side. Macias has it. Peeks at the runner, going to third before throwing out De La Cruz. Runner at third with 2 down, and back to the top of the order is J.D. Dix. He's walked twice, and he's popped out to center. One-run game, 3-2. Sixers leading in the top of the 6th, but a runner at third for the Rawhide. And young J.D. Dix at the plate. And that offering, off-speed, misses inside. Here's the 1-0. That pitch missing inside as well, fastball. They count 2-0 now. Next offering. Popped up down the left field line. Ketchup got a good break on it. And however, he'll run out of room as that ends up drifting into the protective netting. Boy, off the bat, Ketchup read that well. And he was moving, but ran out of room. Two balls and a strike. Sanchez, a high set. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, misses inside. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1 offering to J.D. Dix on the way. Change up, and that gets just the inside edge. Close pitch, perhaps a pitcher's pitch. 3-2 the count. Sanchez to the ready. The payoff to J.D. Dix is lined into center field. Espinal coming on. He'll have to play it on a hop. And Dix has tied this game with a single to center. Well, Sixers were hoping for a shutdown inning. Didn't get it. But now trying to keep this game tied with a runner at first and 2 outs. Here in the top of the 6th, the batter will be Errol Neen. Sanchez. To the ready. There goes the runner. The pitch is taken for a strike. The throw down is not in time. And Dix steals the base. And for J.D. Dix, that is his 3rd steal of the season. Here's the 0-1. Popped up into shallow center. Coming on is the left fielder, Ketchup. Espinal, the center fielder, couldn't get to it. And so the left fielder, Ketchup, had to come from his position to get that ball in center field. And that's how the inning ends. 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 man left aboard. We have played 5.5. We are tied at 3, the Sixers and the Rawhide. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
It's baseball season, and what's the taste of 66ers victory? Mountain cold refreshment. Choose chill this season and pick up Coors Light to celebrate your fandom wherever you are. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Inland Empire's 66ers. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Grayson Hitt will go back to work for the Rawhide as we head to the home half of the sixth in a 3-3 game. And the first pitch, check swing that Colin Summerhill cannot hold up on. And Summerhill drills this ball to left, though, and that ball is going to be off the wall. Summerhill headed for second, and he will have a double. The throw came all the way in to second base, and the first baseman was covering second. So a little bit of a miscommunication there, young middle infield. But Summerhill leads off the bottom of the sixth in a 3-3 game with a double, his second hit of the night. And the batter will be Alberto Rios, who's 1 for 2. Shot a single to right in his last trip up. Corner's pinching to guard against a bunt. And a fastball in there for a strike from Hitt. Here's the 0-1. And that's skied into shallow right. Under it is Abdias De La Cruz, and he'll make the catch. Summerhill's going to tag. The throw is going to hit the back of the runner. Well, to say it was on line would be accurate. It went right between the 1 and the 2 on the jersey of Summerhill. So that was risky, but it worked out for the Sixers. Runner at third with less than 2 outs, so the infield comes in. And the batter will be Caleb Ketchup, who has a single. He's also been hit by a pitch. He has a stolen base and a run scored tonight. Sixers trying to recapture the lead in a 3-3 game here in the bottom of the sixth. And the offering misses very high. Barriga leaping up to save that one. 1-0 the count. The pitch does go back to the screen. Here comes Summerhill. Barriga up with it, but his throw is not in time. Boy, Summerhill went in standing up and was nearly thrown out. Hitt got there right as Summerhill was stepping on the plate, and the feed from Barriga actually ended up knocking the glove off of Hitt, so it became a moot point, but Summerhill going in standing up nearly cost him. But he got in there, and the wild pitch gives the Sixers the lead again. It's 4-3, and the 2-0 misses very high. 3 balls and no strikes. Next pitch, that is downstairs. So Ketchup draws a walk. Here's Eduardo Espinal, who's 0 for 2. Today's game brought to you by Verizon 5G Home Internet. Verizon, always in the game. El partido de hoy es presentado por Verizon 5G Home Internet. Verizon, siempre está en el juego. And a ball in the dirt. Barriga is able to pick up the loose ball, and they have Ketchup in a rundown, and Ketchup will be tagged out. Well, Ketchup red ball in the dirt, but Barriga pounced on it, and Ketchup ended up stopping. Barriga threw behind him, so it ends up a 2-3-4 put out. And with 2 down, they count 1-0 to Espinal. Fastball in there for a strike. Next pitch, swung on and missed. Breaking ball by Grayson hit. Next pitch misses very high. Outside as well. 2-2 the count. Well, credit Barriga on that play. I mean, he absolutely jumped on that ball in the dirt. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit for Espinal. So a 2-out single gets Eduardo into the hit column. So Espinal's matched his season best with a 4-game hit streak. And here's a ground ball off the bat of Johan Macias. Hit to third. It's taken by third baseman Yasel Soler. He will throw out Macias. And the side retired a run for the Sixers on 2 hits. There were no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 6. Inland Empire out in front of Visalia, 4-3. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Right here, right now, Toyota Red.
Celebrate your independence with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas during our Independence Sales Event. With all 2025 Camry LE hybrids, just $309 per month with only $29.99 due at signing when you lease for 36 months with your easy Toyota of Redlands credit approval and finance through Toyota Financial Services. Hurry in today or go to toyotaofredlands.com for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
Yasel Soler will lead off for the Rawhide as we head to the top of the 7th inning. 3 runs, 7 hits, and an error for the Rawhide. 4 runs, 8 hits, and an error for the Sixers. New pitcher for Inland Empire, Will Gervais, the big southpaw. He's 1-1 with a 10.29 ERA in 8 games. 7 innings, 5 hits, 11 walks, 11 strikeouts, 17 walks. So Soler stands in, and the 6'9" lefty whips one that just misses outside at 94 miles per hour. Here's the 1-0 offering. Ground ball bounced up the middle, and that'll get into left center field. And Soler has a single. Leadoff single. Just a bouncing ball, but here's a hot shot off the bat of Ruben Santana into center field. So after the Sixers took a 1-run lead, back-to-back singles open up the top of the 7th against Will Gervais. So Trent Youngblood, who has walked twice and he's homered, will bunt here. It pulls back but takes a strike. Summerhill was way in on the grass, crashing there. We'll see if they keep the bunt on, or maybe the Butcher Boy play where you square, then pull back and put people's dental at risk. No bunt there, but it gets by Rios, and a wild pitch will move the runners up. So no need to bunt. So now a base hit can give the lead back to the Rawhide. Sixers led 1-0 heading into the 4th. Gave up 2 runs, made it 2-1. Sixers got 2 in the bottom of the 5th, take the lead back. Rawhide scored a run in the 6th. Sixers got the lead back in the bottom of the 6th. And here's a fly ball hit to left. Ketchup coming in will make the catch. Tagging is Soler. The throw to the plate is in time! Ketchup with a one-hop dart! And for the time being, the Sixers remain in front, courtesy of a great throw by Caleb Ketchup. Ketchup on the money, and Rios applied the gas. So after the double play, 7-2, the put out at home. Here's Jose Alpuria with a runner at second, Santana. And a hot shot. That is a fair ball. So, indeed, it will be a tie game. The ball is, they're going to kill the play as the ball, I guess, got stuck in the Sixers' bullpen. Well, unless I'm unaware, I didn't think that's dead down there, but it must have hopped into some equipment or something. But one pitch after the double play, Alpuria spoils the fun for the Sixers fans. He doubles to tie this game, and here is Carlos Virahonda. 4-4 our score here in the top of the 7th. Here's the next pitch. Misses outside from Gervais. Gervais, in his prior 7 innings, had allowed 5 hits. In 2/3 of an inning here, he's allowed 3. Here's the 1-1. The runner's going. The pitch is going to go back to the screen, however. So a stolen base for Alpuria. Back to the screen made no difference as the runner was on the move. So the count 2-1. The 3-0. That's in there for a strike at 96 miles per hour from Gervais. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss by Vera Honda. So the count 3-2. The payoff pitch on the way. And comes inside for ball 4. So runners at the corners now with 2 outs. And the batter will be Alberto Barriga, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. And here comes Bo Martino, pitching coach. Sixers have activity, a righty up in the bullpen. Looks like Kyle Roach. They've mastered the challenge of fast, delicious dining, offering takeout or dine-in so you can enjoy that unbeatable taste without the wait. That's what makes Juan Pollo stand out. With 25 locations across Southern California, still serving up the same secret recipe, come taste the tradition that's been perfecting rotisserie chicken for over 40 years at Juan Pollo. So runners at first and third, 2 outs. A run is in here in the 7th to tie this game at 4 for the Rawhide. Top of the 7th. And the batter is Alberto Barriga. So Barriga will dig in. Gervais trying to limit the damage to the 1 run. Well, is that Roach or Warwick warming up as the pitch misses inside? Well, either way, if it's either one of those, it's a nice young right-handed man. Yeah, that's Warwick. Here's the 1-0, and a hot shot hit to third, and a past goal, and into left field. Scoring is Alpuria. Heading to third is the runner Vera Honda, and it'll be a double for Alberto Barriga, who just turned on that inside fastball and rocketed it. Cole got a little leather on it, but that was a bullet. So the Sixers now trail 5-4, and 2 men are in scoring position for Abdias de la Cruz. Gervais delivers, and that breaking ball misses away. Next offering. Misses away. So the count 2-0 to De La Cruz, the 9-hole hitter. 5-4 in favor of the Rawhide. 2 men in scoring position, and the pitch. Swing and a foul at the plate. Change up that time from Gervais. Here's the 2-1. That misses away. Another breaking ball, so the count 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that pitch misses low for ball 4. So the bases are loaded, top of the order. J.D. Dix, who's walked twice. He's singled in a run. He's also flown out to center. So he's 1 for 2 in this game. Don't forget his stolen base tonight. First pitch misses low. One ball, no strikes. Bags full. 2 runs already in the top of the 7th for the Rawhide. And this pitch misses low. So hitters count at 2-0 to J.D. Dix, the switch hitter batting right-handed. Vera Honda is at third. Next pitch misses outside. At second is Barriga. At first is De La Cruz. And a 3-0 pitch on the way to Dix. It's in there for a strike. Five to 4 Rawhide. Here's the pitch. That breaker misses low. Dix walks with the bases loaded. That makes it 6 to 4 as Vera Honda scores. Second RBI of the night for Dix. And out comes Brian Rupp. That's going to do it for Gervais. 8 men coming to the plate against him. So the 9th batter of the frame will face Jaron Warwick, the right-hander, when we return. We're in the top of the 7th. 3 runs are in, and the lead now belongs to the Rawhide, 6 to 4. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Jaron Warwick comes into the game for the Sixers. He's 1-6 with a 7.46 ERA. This is his 28th outing. 35 innings, 36 hits, 44 Ks, and 20 walks. And he'll face Yerel Neen with the bases loaded, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, and a 6-4 lead now for the Rawhide as they've scored 3 times in the frame. And the first pitch at 95 miles per hour misses high from Warwick. So the count 1-0. Neen in this game has 2 hits already. He's doubled and singled. He's 2 for 4. 11 hits now for the Rawhide. And the pitch is belted into right field. Ruiz was playing deep, though. He takes a step in and will make the catch, and the side is retired. However, 3 runs come in the frame. Those 3 runs came in on 4 hits There were no errors, and 3 men left aboard. We will head to the home half of the 7th. It's stretch time at San Manuel Stadium, and the Rawhide lead the Sixers 6-4. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hills section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
'66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
Jorge Ruiz will stand in for the Sixers in the bottom of the 7th against a new pitcher for the Rawhide. And the first pitch from the right-hander, Kyle's Errors, is going to miss inside for ball 1. Errors delivers, and this pitch misses low. Errors just came to Visalia from the Arizona Complex League, so he's making his Cal League debut. And he comes in with a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch, sinker misses low. 3-0 the count to Jorge Ruiz. Next pitch, Ruiz showed bunt, pulls back, and takes that inside at 93 miles per hour, so a leadoff walk. Now, Ayers was selected in the draft in the 13th round last year by the Diamondbacks out of TCU. And he pitched this year in just 4 games in the Arizona Complex League. Has a sliders in there for a strike. And a guy of his ilk, kind of a little extra polish for that league. But 5 2/3 innings, just 3 hits, 1 walk, 7 Ks. Fastball is outside. Kyle Ayers. The next pitch, fouled back. Ayers had transferred to TCU from Houston. That's where Harold Cole played a year for the Sixers, as Cole stands in against him and fouls that off. The count 1-2, and the next pitch is a breaking ball, foul tipped into the glove of the catcher, Barriga. And so that is out number 1. Ayers grew up in L.A., went to Notre Dame High School, and then L.A. Valley Community College, then to Houston, and then on to TCU. Here's John Wimmer, and a fastball ties him up. 94, fouled into the netting. 0-1 the count, a runner at first. One away here in the bottom of the 7th inning, 6-4 in favor of Visalia. Here's the pitch. That misses outside at 95. So the count 1-1. The 1-1. With the runner going, it's taken for a ball. The throw down is not in time. Stolen base for Jorge Ruiz. Pitch was low and away. Credit Barriga. He snared it, but Ruiz had a great jump and picks up his 11th steal in 15 tries. The count 2-1 to Wimmer. By the way, Grayson hit one an inning and a third, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, no strikeouts. He's the pitcher of record, though. Next pitch, that misses upstairs at 94 from Ayers. Next pitch, Wimmer pops it up right side of the infield into the outfield grass. Dick's backpedaling will make the play. And that is out number 2. So Wimmer 0 for 3 with a walk. Here's Dario Laverde, who's 0 for 3. So Laverde will dig in. Ayers to the set, and the pitch to Laverde is fouled straight back. Boy, that was a fastball, challenge fastball, and Laverde put a good swing on it, but just fouled it straight back. Next offering, shot foul. Late on that one was Laverde. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes with a runner at second. Sixers trail by 2. We're in the bottom of the 7th. And that pitch misses outside. Ayers comes set. Pitching clock winding down. He gets it off, and the offering is swung on and missed. Gets away from Barriga. He picks it up, a little slip, throws to first, and it hits the runner, and that's going to allow a run to score. Safe at first is Laverde. So the Sixers steal a run there at 6-5 and have a runner at first with 2 outs. Barriga hustled after that ball. And it kind of handcuffed him. Not sure if it bounced or not. But he hustled after it. But as he was going to plant his foot, he slipped a little bit and kept him from getting much on that throw. Credit Ruiz for running hard. So Inland Empire cuts the deficit to 1, and here's Colin Summerhill, who could put the Sixers back in front if he can do what he did last night, which was launch one into the night. So Summerhill digs in versus Ayers. Sixers deficit down to 1. And the pitch is a breaking ball that misses inside for ball 1. Next offering, that is in there for a strike. The 1-1. Fastball gets the outside corner at 94. Good pitch there by Ayers. So the count 1-2. Summerhill tonight, he's doubled and he's singled. He's 2 for 3. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball in the dirt, kicks away, and a wild pitch moves Laverde up. So now the tying run's in scoring position with a 2-2 count. And the offering is lined into center field by Summerhill. His third hit of this game is going to tie this game back up. Colin Summerhill comes through. And we are knotted up at 6. Off speed down in the zone. Summerhill went down and got it. Lined it into center field. And Inland Empire has leveled it back up. This game has been crazy. We're tied at 6 with a runner at first, 2 outs, and Alberto Rios will be the batter. 3-hit game for Summerhill. As the next pitch fouled back. For Summerhill, that is his 5th 3-hit game of the season. The 0-1 in there for a strike to Rios. Fastball at the top of the zone. Here's the offering. Down in the dirt, Barriga blocks that one. One thing, there's been a couple pitches that have gotten away from Barriga, but this is the first time he's catching him this year. So, for a catcher that's, he's caught Adonis Perez since April. Next pitch, that is in there for called strike 3, right down the gut, and Rios knew it. And he'll head back to the dugout. Side is retired, but the Sixers score twice, answer back, and tie this game back up at 6. Inland Empire and Visalia, 6 apiece after 7. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Right here, right now, Toyota Red
Celebrate your independence with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas during our Independence Sales Event. With all 2025 Tacoma SR5 gas models, just $269 per month with only $39.99 due at signing when you lease for 36 months with your easy Toyota of Redlands credit approval and finance through Toyota Financial Services. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaofRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
Yasel Soler will lead off in the top of the eighth inning in a 6-6 game. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Rawhide. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Sixers. And breaking ball in there for a strike from Warwick. Soler singled to lead off the 7th. He was 2 for 4 in this game. And he chases a breaking ball away from Warwick. The count 0-2. Time to look at the big league scoreboard. They're in the bottom of the 6th in Seattle. Houston leading the Mariners 5-4. Final in Toronto today. The Blue Jays double up the Giants 6-3. Former Storm Eric Lauer with the win. As Warwick delivers, and that is a breaking ball. Called strike 3. Looked like Soler maybe checked his swing, but it was a called strike regardless. That was a nasty breaker by Warwick. So Soler down looking. Warwick gets his first strikeout. Former San Jose Giant Logan Webb took the loss in that ball game for the Giants in Toronto. Reds beat the Mets in New York 5-2. Former Cal Leaguer Emilio Pagan, his 21st save for Cincinnati. Here's the 1-0 to Ruben Santana. That misses. 1 out, nobody on in a tie game. 6-6, top of the 8th here. The Marlins, they beat the Royals 3-1 in Miami. White Sox beat the Pirates 10-4 in Pittsburgh. While the Nats beat the Padres 4-2 in D.C. as the next pitch swung on and missed. The Rays over the Orioles 4-3. That was in Florida. While the Rangers beat the Tigers 4-1 in Texas. The Athletics in Cleveland. And the A's beat the Guardians 8-2. As the next pitch popped up into right center, Ruiz, the right fielder, will make the catch. 2 down. Trent Youngblood will be the batter. 2 walks, a homer, and a flyout for Youngblood. Shutout for the Cubs at Wrigley over the Red Sox 6-0. Diamondbacks, parent club of the Rawhide, all over the Cardinals today 10-1. Next pitch. That misses low to Youngblood. Next offering misses outside. Yankees outslug Atlanta in Atlanta 12-9. While the Rockies beat the Twins 10-6 today. The win to former Modesto Nut Antonio Senzatella. Brewers beat the Dodgers. That was at Chavez Ravine 8-7. Shohei Ohtani hit a monster home run, but not enough. Here's the 2-1. Misses outside from Warwick to Youngblood. So the count 3-1. As for the parent club of the 66ers, a big 5-run bottom of the sixth vaulted the Phillies to victory today over the Angels in Philadelphia 9-5. As a fastball misses away, a 2-out walk in a tie game. Youngblood is aboard. He has a stolen base already today. In that game, though, former 66ers Taylor Ward and Joe Adell homering. Ward's 23rd, his 100th of his career. Joe Adell hit his 21st. Also, Yohan Moncada, who spent some time with the Sixers this year on rehab, homered. His 8th, but in a losing effort. Pitch to Alpuria. Breaking ball backs up and misses inside. I'm sorry, fastball backs up and misses inside. Schwarber and Harper homering for the Phillies today. Schwarber's was a grand slam. Long pause for Warwick, and now the 1-0, and that is a breaking ball in there for a strike. So that was the big league scoreboard. 1-1 the count. Pick over and back in with a dive is Youngblood. On the Cal League scoreboard, a final in Lake Elsinore. The Storm shut out the Quakes 7-0. San Jose beat Modesto 8-4 in San Jose. The Giants will be here next week. Has a big swing and a miss on a breaking ball. They count 1-2. The only other game in action, they're in the top of the 8th in Stockton, and Fresno leads Stockton 4-1. Our score here in the top of the 8th inning, 6-6. The Rawhide and the Sixers. Runner at first, 2 outs for the Rawhide. Youngblood leaning, and there he goes. The pitch is way outside and no chance for Rios. A stolen base as that one got yanked to the glove side. So the count 2-2, the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball popped out of play on the right side. Two balls, 2 strikes. Next offering, breaking ball, called strike 3. Ring him up. Top of the zone, gets the call, and the side retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 big runner stranded. We will head to the bottom of the 8th in a 6-6 game. The Sixers and the Rawhide. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hills section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Mouse ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Mouse ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
Alexis Libano will be the new pitcher for the Rawhide as we head to the bottom of the 8th. He'll face Caleb Ketchup, Eduardo Espinal on top of the order, Johan Macias. Ketchup has a single. It's been hit by a pitch, and he has walked. So he's 1 for 1. And a fastball at 98 misses up and in. Libano can bring it. He's not a huge guy. He's listed at 6'1", 175. Caracas, Venezuela's home. And this season, 3.86 ERA in 5 games, 7 innings, 7 hits, 6 strikeouts, 6 walks. As the next offering misses, so he's fallen behind 3-0. Next pitch, that is in there for a strike at 97, top of the zone. This offering is popped up, and that's going to be out of play down the right field line. Now, Libano had pitched in 20 games in the Northwest League and was 2-0 with a 9.58 ERA. So, back with Visalia. So the count full to Caleb Ketchup. Ketchup fights this one off, fouling it out of play. 98-mile-per-hour fastball. A little out of the zone, but too close for Ketchup to take. Three balls and 2 strikes. Next offering is popped up mile high. Third base side foul ground. And it will be misplayed by the third baseman, Soler. Well, he was there. There's not going to be an error charged on that. That ball was hit and probably picked up by air traffic control. And Soler got over there in the bullpen, the fence coming up, the bullpen area. And that ball spun back, and he'd kind of overrun it. So the count remains 3-2. And this fastball fought off by Ketchup. That was at 99 from Libano. Here's the payoff. It's upstairs, and it's a leadoff walk. That was at 99, but out of the zone. And Ketchup draws a leadoff walk in a 6-6 game in the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be Eduardo Espinal, who you'd assume is looking to bunt. Here's the pitch, and it misses outside. Indeed, Espinal did show bunt, but the pitch missed away, and he took it. And the pitch misses away again, and again, bunt shown, but no need to do it. Ketchup. The go-ahead run. He's at first with nobody out. Here's the 2-0, and Espinal pulls back, but that one was in the zone. So the count 2-1 now. High strike, and kind of a dangerous one to bunt, if you're frank, but Espinal gave up on that one pretty early. He pushes this one foul on the first base side, so now the count is 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And Espinal hits a ground ball to the right side slowly. Dix's only play will be to first, and he just gets the hustling Espinal. So it serves its purpose, moves the runner over. Top of the order with the potential winning run, or go-ahead run, at second base. So Sixers are going to pinch hit here. And it'll be Kevin Brugman. So Johan Macias, I didn't see if Johan got banged up. When he got hit by the pitch earlier, he stayed in for his next at-bat, but obviously that became an issue. So Macias was hit by a pitch in the 5th. So Brugman pinch hitting here in the 8th. And this pitch is wild and goes back to the screen. It nearly hit Brugman. So a runner at third base. And what's the count here? It's 1-2 to Brugman. Forgive me. Here's the pitch to Lambano. Breaking ball up the middle. A base hit for Brugman. He comes through. Sixers take the lead 7-6. Brugman, who came in batting .208, but 26 runs batted in, make it 27. Tell you what, Kevin Brugman's got that clutch gene. Just went right back up the box with it. And here's Jorge Ruiz. And the pitch to him misses high. 1-0 the count. So Kevin Brugman delivering. In the 9th, it'll be the bottom third of the order for the Rawhide, but they've been busy in this game. So there goes Brugman. The pitch is swung on and missed. The throw down is in time. Brugman tried to get that foot in there. It was close, but he's cut down. Tag got down by Gerald Neen. Quick tag. Nicely done. So with 2 down, Ruiz fouls this one back. Next offering, Ruiz pops this one out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Libano to the plate. That's up and in. Limboing out of the way is Ruiz. That'll open your sinuses. 98 up and in. There's the offering, and that misses outside. So a full count. It was off speed. Here's the offering, and that's grounded to the left side, past the Divanine and into left field. And Ruiz is going to take a big turn, and then he'll put on the brakes. And Dix's throw back is off the mark. And Ruiz is going to get second base and third base as that ball was thrown into the dugout. Well, a hard turn. And Dix threw that ball, trying to back pick Ruiz, but it was way off the mark. And so Ruiz not only gets second, but third as that ball was thrown out of play. D. Garner's coming out. He had his lineup card, but he's going to talk to the umpire. And I think his question is, if Ruiz is trying to go back to first, do you get that second base when the ball goes out of play? But gets the answer he wants, doesn't join the meeting at the mound by his team. That is not a mound visit. I shouldn't say that. We'll see if the umpire calls that a mound visit. If he waves it off. Guess he did. Here's the pitch to Harold Cole with 2 outs and a runner at third. Sixers looking for an insurance run. And that fastball misses high at 97. Here's the 2-0. Fouled straight back by Harold Cole. Good swing. Just underneath it. Ruiz will be on his toes for a ball in the dirt. This pitch runs inside for ball 3. So Cole has a hitter's count. Wimmer on deck. The 3-1 is hammered to left by Cole. That ball is pulverized. Harold Cole showing light tower power. 417 to dead left. A 3-1 pitch. And it was up and in, and Cole jumped on it for a 2-run homer and a 3-run lead. He is strong. Home run number 8 for Harold Cole. Man alive, did he jump on that. And D. Garner is going to come out and get Libano. Sixers lead it 9-6. For Harold Cole, his second hit, his second and third RBI, and it was a moonshot. Those are pretty to watch when they go that high and that far. We have a pitching change. We'll tell you about it when we come back. Inland Empire out in front, 9-6. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Jorge Mignetti will come on for the Rawhide as the Sixers have scored 3 times here in the bottom of the 8th to bust up a 6-6 tie. And the capper right there, a 2-run homer by Harold Cole, his 8th of the season. So the new pitcher, Jorge Mignetti, and he'll face John Wimmer, and his first pitch misses outside. Mignetti, who has appeared in 2 games, just 2, and he's allowed 4 runs in a third of an inning. He's hit 2 batters. He's walked 4. He struck out 1. And his next offering is fouled off by Wimmer. So Libano gives up 3 runs on 3 hits, a walk, a homer in 2/3 of an inning. Next pitch, fastball, some sink, swung on in a foul tip. And the count 1-2 to Wimmer with 2 outs and empty bases. Here's the pitch. And that sinker swung on and missed. Down on strikes goes Wimmer. But the damage done. 3 runs in the inning. As it was 3 runs that came in on 3 hits. There was an error and nobody left. The Sixers looking to put it on ice as Inland Empire heads to the top of the 9th, leading 9-6. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
It's baseball season, and what's the taste of 66ers victory? Mountain cold refreshment. Choose chill this season and pick up Coors Light to celebrate your fandom wherever you are. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Inland Empire 66ers. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Kyle Roach comes on for the Sixers. As we've played 8 hits, 6 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors for the Rawhide. 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the Sixers. And Roach, who becomes the 5th pitcher of the night for Inland Empire this season. Kyle is 2-0 with a 4.19 ERA. He has 1 save and 3 chances, 43 innings, 49 hits, 36 Ks, 21 walks. This is a save chance. Sixers scoring 3 in the bottom of the 8th. RBI single by Kevin Brugman got the first run on the board. And then Harold Cole hammering a home run to left field. 2-run shot for some breathing room, but Roach comes on, and he'll face Carlos Virahonda. And a fastball is in there for a strike at 93 miles per hour. Virahonda is 1 for 3 in his Rawhide debut. He has a single, a walk. He's stolen a base. He scored 2 runs. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed. And Alberto Rios going to go out and talk things over with Roach. Something he spotted, not sure. So Rios back behind the dish. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 pitch. There's the bring ball, and it's lined into left. And that ball is going to get down. Ketchup will cut it off. And Virahonda will be held to a single. Hopefully the umpire's okay. Looks like he fell. Patrick Good out there in the bases. Lost his footing, but appears to be okay. but it's a single. So on an 0-2 pitch, it was a fastball, but it got a lot of the plate. I'm sorry, a curveball. They got a lot of the plate. Forgive me. Roach had thrown 2 fastballs and then went to kind of his bread and butter, the curveball, but got a lot of the plate. So here's a fastball that gets a lot of the plate, but a called strike to Alberto Barriga. Here's the pitch, and that misses high. Well, nobody said it'd be easy. So runner at first, nobody out. Infield double play, depth. Kevin Brugman at second base now. Here's the 1-1. Fastball in there for a strike. Well, so far, all of Roach's pitches have been, except for the one that was up and away to Barriga, have been right down the middle of the plate. Here's the 1-2. Curveball stays high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Barriga is going to ask for time. Roach comes set. And that fastball is called strike 3 on the outside corner. That wasn't the middle of the plate. That was on the outside corner, about half a baseball. Got the plate. Nasty pitch and perfectly placed by Roach for the strikeout. Here's Abdias de la Cruz with 1 out. He's 1 for 3. And breaking ball bounces to the plate. Rios picks that on the backhand. The 1-0 offering on the way. That's a fastball that misses high. 2-0 the count to Abdias de la Cruz. This pitch is off the glove of Rios and will go to the screen. So Rios couldn't handle that one. Runner at second now with 1 out. Here's the 3-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Roach coming set. And a fastball misses low, and the 9-hole hitter is walked. And that will bring up the tying run in J.D. Dix, who has walked 3 times tonight, and he has singled. He's also stolen a base. Dix, who's homered once in 14 prior games this year. And the pitch is a fastball that gets the top of the zone for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Lined into left, and Ketchup will play it on a hop, and the bases are loaded. 1 out. The bags are full. Fastball, middle of the plate. And Dix inside outed it into left for his second hit of the night and his 5th trip to the base paths. Sixers bullpen quiet. Here's Gerald Neen. And a breaking ball. Stays outside. Well, if Roach can't land that, it makes it much more difficult. That has been his bread and butter pitch. Neen on top of the plate as a fastball misses high and outside. And Alberto Rios, I think, a good conference here. He saw Roach speed himself up there. So some good feel by the catcher. Well, here's the deal. A 3-run lead going into the 9th inning. It's not insurmountable for anyone. But when you've had as much success as Visalia's had against Inland Empire this year, that is an added layer of confidence, I would imagine, for the Rawhide, as they have won 14 of the 16 meetings between the two teams, and there have been some heartbreakers for the Sixers in that stretch. Roach delivers. That is in there for a strike, right down the chute. 2-1 the count. Ground ball here could salve those wounds. 1 out, bags full. Top of the 9th. And the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. That was at 94 from Roach. A little out of the zone, but Neen chased it. Two balls, 2 strikes with 1 out and the bag's full. Tying run at first base. Here's the pitch. And that is called strike 3. Ring him up. Neen watched it go. And he is down looking for out number 2. Second strikeout for Roach. And now Yacel Soler, who's 2 for 5 tonight, will stand in. Roach, first base out of the rubber into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball, and that's a sharp one in there for strike 1. Roach delivers. And breaking ball away. Did he offer? No on appeal. Soler got his hands moving but kept the bat back. It's a pretty nasty breaking ball. Sixers trying to even this series at a game apiece. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Slow curveball that time from Roach. Down to their final strike are the Rawhide. They've loaded the bases here in the 9th. Trailing by 3. Roach trying to leave them loaded. The 1-2. Breaking ball. Chopped foul. Soler got a piece of that one. Nearly picked it off the dirt. We'll do it again. Roach to the rosin. Now up to the slab. Into the windup, Roach. The 1-2. Curveball. Chopped towards third. Cole has it. Steps on third. The ball game's over. The Sixers win it 9-6. Fielder's choice. 5 unassisted. Puts out De La Cruz at third. In the frame, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 3 runners left aboard. It got spicy in the 9th, but the Sixers hang on, and Kyle Roach gets his second save of the year. A final. Inland Empire evens the series at a game apiece. 9-6, the final tonight at San Manuel Stadium. We'll take a break and come back with the Javier Tom postgame show. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are your Javiatam of San Manuel Nation. Your Javiatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yohaviatum. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yohaviatum. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yohaviatum. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yohaviatum of San Manuel Nation.
Right here, right now, Toyota Red.
Celebrate your independence with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas during our Independence Sales Event. With all 2025 Camry LE hybrids, just $309 per month with only $29.99 due at signing when you lease for 36 months with your easy Toyota of Redlands credit approval and finance through Toyota Financial Services. Hurry in today or go to toyotaofredlands.com for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
Sixers win it 9-6. The final lines in this one: 6 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors, and here's a big number: 15 left on base for the Visalia Rawhide. That is a lot of guys on base, and as a matter of fact, the Rawhide were 5 for 18 with runners in scoring position, but they had plenty of runners in scoring position. 9 runs, a dozen hits, 1 error, and 7 left on for Inland Empire. The win goes to Jaron Warwick, his second. He is 2-6 on the season. And the loss to Alexis Libano, he falls to 0-1. A save, number 2 for Kyle Roach. It got dicey there, but he got the big outs, and the Sixers win it 9-6. Time of the game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. And due in part to a ball game that had combined 25 hits, 15 runs, and 14 walks, 10 of those issued by Sixers pitching, plus a couple of hit batsmen in this game. So plenty of traffic. 2,145 the paid attendance. Visalia falls to 47-42 overall, 12-11 in the second half. The Sixers are now 30-59 overall, 12-11 in the second half. Home run in this ballgame for Trent Youngblood, his third of the year, and Harold Cole for the Sixers, his 8th. We'll come back and have more on the Yohaviatum post-game show. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
We welcome you back to the Yohaviatum postgame show here at San Manuel Stadium as the 66ers get the win 9-6 over the Visalia Rawhide, and even this 3-game series at a game apiece. And looking at who did well offensively, well, there's plenty of offense in this one. Let's just talk about the Visalia Rawhide. And right at the top of the order, talented young player J.D. Dix. He went 2 for 3 in this game, knocked in 2, and also drew 3 walks in the game. It was 2 hits for Gerald Neen in this game. He was 2 for 6, as was Yasel Soler. 2 hits in his Cal League debut for Carlos Vera Honda. He also drew a walk in this thing. But, boy, like I said, 10 walks issued by Sixers pitching, but still got the win. Neen, Alpuria, and Barriga all double. Trent Youngblood had his 3rd home run of the year. He also stole 2 bases, has 15 on the year, and that was one of 6 stolen bases tonight for the Rawhide. For the Sixers, it was a 2-hit game for Jorge Ruiz. He also drew a walk in this one, so Ruiz was 2 for 4. It was a 2-hit game for Harold Cole, and his second was a booming home run. His 8th of the year, it was crushed to dead left, 417 feet. And if you're watching the MLB feed right now, you're seeing it. It just was lit into left. 3 RBI in the game for Harold Cole. Colin Summerhill with a 3-hit game, his 5th 3-hit game of the year. He was 3 for 4 in this one, had a double and knocked in a run. His double and the home run by Cole were the only extra base hits for Inland Empire tonight. But Caleb Ketchup, Harold Cole, Jorge Ruiz, all stealing bases tonight. As a matter of fact, Ruiz had 2 steals and now has 12 on the season. Ketchup's was his 3rd, and Cole's was his 16th. So a lot of offense in this one, but the Sixers coming out on top, 9-6. We'll take a break on this one, and we'll come back. We'll tie a bow on this wild game, and then we'll preview tomorrow's finale of this 3-game series, tell you who the pitchers are in that one. So stay with us. You're listening to the Javier Tom postgame show.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
66ers win it as we welcome you back to the Javier Tom post-game show. Inland Empire, 9-6 victors. And the final lines again, 6 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors, and 15 runners left on for Visalia. A lot of runners out there. 9 runs, a dozen hits, 1 error, and 7 left on for Inland Empire. Jaron Warwick gets the win out of the pen through an inning and a third, scoreless, hitless baseball. Walked 1, struck out 2. Second win of the year for Jaron. He is 2-6. The loss to Alexis Libano. He falls to 0-1. Kyle Roach picks up his second save of the season. Time of the game, 3 hours and 6 minutes for 2,145 fans. And a home run in this one for Trent Youngblood of the Rawhide, his 3rd, and Harold Cole for the Sixers, his 8th. Visalia now 47-42 overall and 12-11 in the second half, while the Sixers get their 30th win of the year against 59 defeats. They're 12-11 in the second half as well. So that was tonight. Tomorrow, a 5:35 scheduled first pitch, and it will be righty Peyton Olenek on the hill for the Sixers. He is 2-6 with a 4.78 ERA, and it's righty Logan Mercado going for the Rawhide. He's 0-0 with a 2.61 ERA. Mercado making his first start of the season after 5 bullpen appearances. So That's the pitching matchup tomorrow. We invite you to join us for that one. We'll have the Javiaton pregame show at 5:20, a little bit earlier on a Sunday as always. And we invite you to join. That's on the audio. And then, of course, the MILB TV feed kicking in right before game time. So the Sixers and the Rawhide will have the rubber match of this series tomorrow, each team winning one of this short 3-game set. That's going to do it for us tonight from San Manuel Stadium. A wild ball game. Sixers end up on top. It's a 9-6 victory for Inland Empire. Until tomorrow, that'll do it. I'm Steve Wendt. Have a great night and take it easy.
Thank you for listening to tonight's game. And remember that you can get all your Inland Empire 66ers information at 66ers.com. We'll see you next time with more Inland Empire baseball, heard worldwide at 66ers.com.